Hi, I'm Jess. We're always trying to think of different subject matters for videos. We do polls regularly with customers, clients, and would-be clients. What is it that they want a video to be about? What do they want to learn? What do they want it to show? And today the topic's HMOs. We've got lots of emails. What is an HMO? What do they look like inside? How do we run them? Do they work financially? Are they easy to manage, or are they a load of hassle? Is the market saturated? That's quite a common question at the moment. And what does a for the landlord's HMO actually look like? Then how do I go ahead and buy one? I'm in an HMO today, so here we are. Look, have a little look around. I will start at the front door and I'll show you what an HMO looks like. Right, we're at the front door of an HMO. We've just renovated it, a couple of days since it's been finished. A couple of the rooms have gone already, so this is my only opportunity really to get in here with a video like this. Got a notice board that'll be filled up in a couple of days' time with all the regulatory paperwork we need, information how the tenants can get in touch and such like. Important to have all those things. Into the first bedroom. This used to be the lounge, of course, as it was a house. This is a dress room. It's the only dress room in the house. So it's got pillowcases and duvets and such like on it. So all the other rooms have got pictures and stuff like that on it. We'll see those in a minute. But important that one room's dressed. Also important that you get a bit of colour in there, and I'll tell you about our crazy colours. We've got red, blue, yellow, and like an aubergine and a green. So it's really important to stand out in the listings. That's why we do that. Through into the lounge, and again dressed well and stands out in the listings. There's ways of taking photographs like this that we know the click-through rate, and that's how people choose a house now, goes through the roof. So this is what they look like. We'll go through the whole house. Next question was, do they work financially? Yes, they do. So expect to pay just over £100,000 for a house like this, maybe up to £150,000. We spend £30,000 to £40,000 on a renovation like this. This property will make just over £1,000 a month, net. So expect anywhere from £800 to £1,200 net. So into the kitchen. Let's see if we do a nice job there. We'll walk through into the bathroom. You can see that's down at the end, and I'll then start explaining a few things about this kitchen as well. The lights have just come on because they're all on PIRs. Anyway, I have friends, clients who say, I've got one HMO that pays for all my holidays in a year. I've got an HMO for each child, PIR coming on again. Pays for their education, their college, their university, whatever. I've got an HMO that pays for my mortgage, and I've got a couple of HMOs that pay for my living. You can live your life through the number of HMOs you have. You can see we also fit showers in an HMO and have a bath, just easy to maintain and clean. We also fit one of these extractors everywhere where there's could be a damp build up, the condensation in it. Nice quality fixtures and fittings. More red doors. Don't be afraid to. So actually, this will move on quite nicely into are they hassle to manage? The answer is yeah, they can be if you get it wrong. If you get it right and you think of everything, fabric of the building wise, getting the actual spec of the thing right, then you can make it very easy. So here is an example of making it easy. First of all, that's the boiler behind there. I don't know the code, so I can't get in. Don't be scared of putting services, by the way, in places where that wasn't where the boiler was before, and it's one plumber said, "Are you sure we can do this?" Yeah, you can, and I know you can because you've got a triple flue kit on there and a plume management system on the outside. You can unscrew this thing here, and then you can get access for the joints. That's part of the gas servicing record that you need. You've got to be able to do it. The plumber, so tenants can't get in there. Really important, You get calls from a tenant saying, the boiler's broken, so I did this. They've broken it. Tenants can't access it. Tenants even can't switch the thing off. That is an unswitched fuse spurt, so you've got to be able to isolate a boiler. But you can't, I can tell somebody in this house to isolate it without going into there, but they can't just switch it off. They'd have to be told on the phone. They don't really know what that is. Coming through to the kitchen. It's got to be a certain size kitchen. You need to know your regs there. You don't want to fail any inspections. You've got to have a decent size fridge freezer, a shelf for every room, and there's a certain volume for every room as well. Extractor fan needs to vent outside. Oven, hob, dishwasher, washing machine. Don't worry about sticking all these things in and how much energy they're using. They're all A and AA rated. That was AA. That was it. Yeah, they all are AA rated. So things. The cost of running a place has come down dramatically in the last number of years. Loads of LED lights everywhere. They're on a PIR, so it means when you walk in there they switch on, otherwise they're not on. Again, another one of those extractors in the corner. That's one of our secret weapons. They are constantly sensing the humidity in the air, and they kick up when there's too much. So you're never going to get damp in that room. So are they hassle to manage? Get your spec right, get your management team right, get your tenant right, and they won't be. I'm talking about management team. One of the little tricks that we have, and that'll be very populated on that notice board shortly. This is a self-closing door. This is an intermittent smoke seal, and we have to check that closes regularly, once every fortnight at least. Tenants are advised to report it to us if there's a problem. If you were to get, we also need to check these smoke alarms every 2 weeks as well. So if you were to get a fire technician to come in and check those things out, it costs a fortune. We train our cleaners to do it, and actually the cost of the cleaners doing that work is less than the fire technician, including them doing the cleaning. Another bedroom, we don't need to dress this one because we've got those pictures online. Each room's got a TV. I'm not sure if that camera picked that up last time. A little bit of a tip there. All the wardrobes, chest of drawers, and what we call the bedside AV unit, they're all fitted, so they're screwed in at the top there. They haven't got a back. A couple of reasons. The back breaks. If you have a back, it comes out and then the whole thing falls over. It can't. It's screwed to the wall. No doors, which mean one less thing to pay for and one less thing to break. You can see all the way through, so we painted the wall a nice colour, and that just shows it, makes the room look a bit bigger. And most importantly of all, because they're fitted furniture, it's just 5% VAT. Into another room, so things to point out. Headboard screwed to the wall, can't fall off. Orthopedic mattresses, people do, having a good quality mattress really makes a difference to how quickly you're going to rent, and it's only another 20, 30, 40 quid to get a decent mattress. TV, it's not been put on the wall yet, but TV goes on a bracket so they can be moved around so people can watch it from wherever in the room. That's the power for the TV, that's the coaxial, that's the HDMI. So if you see there, HDMI, there's an HDMI cable there. We went into an HMO 2 years after it had been done on purpose, like a bit of a recce. How are people using this thing, and what can we improve? We noticed people had games consoles hanging from wires off the back of a TV. So plug it all in nice and neat, doesn't cost much, it's a nice neat little touch. Vacuum cleaner, ironing board. Really important to have somewhere to keep those, people forget that. We're getting into more and more of the same actually now, aren't we? So another room, same stuff. But you can see we managed to fit 5 bedrooms into what used to be a 3-bedroom house. They're all decent sized rooms. Each room has to be 8 square metres, otherwise you won't get a licence. I came into this room a minute ago to switch the lights on. Got them on a PIR. We've got the same extractor. All looking good. Decent quality kit. You can see how some of these are attracting, which go, yeah, I can live there. Keep it clean, keep it tidy. So, are they hassle to manage? You can see we've got the right spec, therefore we're going to attract the right tenants. You're not going to attract the right tenants to a spec with less than this. The next trick is to actually, look, you've got the right tenants in front of you. The next trick is to accept only the right tenants. Of course, you will also have bad tenants in front of you as well. So, reference well. Put them in the right paperwork. Get all your team set up. Cleaners. Gardeners, we have decorators on standby for tenant turns and things like that. They can be very easy to manage. We do not charge any more money to manage an HMO percentage month to month than we do on a normal house. They've never been any more hassle to me to rent out. The last question was, is the market saturated? I really don't think so, no. There's more people have gone to HMOs recently. I think that happens any time that interest rates go up or the market tightens a little bit, as it has done recently. But I know guys who have been doing HMOs since the 1960s. I've been doing HMOs for 15 years. The trick is, keep it looking like this. I didn't mention That's all. Yeah, I think it's been pretty obvious all this red here, but every room is designed to be photographed, so we can get great photographs online. People choose their place to holiday, their place to stay in a hotel, and also their HMO room online on something like Spare Rooms or Rightmove or what have you. You paint it like this, and you can get pictures, arty looking pictures, and the nice greys and the high quality laminate floors and carpets, and it looks well, the artwork and things like that. You'll rent the thing quicker. Our defence against maybe the market having too many HMOs in it, I really don't think it does have, but if that was the case, just be in the 10%, top 10%. If the market detracts by 20% and you're in the top 10%, it's only the bottom 20% that they're going to lose the business. People who say they can't rent out HMOs, I don't think they'll look like this. Simple as that. They're probably looking pretty grotty and tired, and people moved on. People also can't rent out houses like that or student accommodation like that. So stay in the top 10% and you will always rent them. So next steps, if you want to buy an HMO, if you've already been to see us, just get in touch. You know where we are. We make it really easy. We buy HMO after HMO, we put them together. We've done over 200 rooms now. We manage them all ourselves for you, so we contract those cleaners, and we've got a really good system now. It's very slick, and it shouldn't cause you any more hassle than running. Well, you've got to remember, it won't cause you any more hassle than running 5 little flats. So some people might look at it and say, there's a lot going on in a house. There's actually probably about as much work here as running 3 flats. So you could say it's less work, but it's definitely more work than a house, but it's not hassle as long as you manage it right. So yeah, if you've been to see us already, get in touch. We'll show you how we can buy you an HMO, put something together. One HMO for every holiday, one HMO for private education for your kids or university or whatever, one for your mortgage, and however many more you need to live the life you want to live. If you've never seen us before but you're interested, get in touch. We run a discovery day where we can tell you in detail all that we've done here, how we can buy you an HMO. Be in touch.